This is his youngest son. This is his only son who would carry on his name. And every day I have to pray and do a check-in with him to make sure he's not mentally all over the place. His heart is broken. He half sleeps. He half eats. And as a mother, what am I supposed to do to help him get through this? I need a village to help me raise and be here for my son.
Our community sustained a loss at the hands of another hateful white man. And rather than focus on the evil that lives inside people like him who commit these heinous acts and those that celebrate our pain, let's pay our respects to the dearly departed. Mrs. Celestine Cheney, at age 65, was a wife, mother, and a loving grandmother of 6 who was a breast cancer and brain aneurysm survivor. Miss Roberta Drury, at age 32, was a mother and moved from Syracuse to Buffalo to help her brother in his fight against leukemia. Mrs. Pearlie Young, who left us at age 77, was a wife, mother, grandmother, a substitute and Sunday school teacher, as well as head of the local food pantry. Mr. Hayward Patterson, who departed this life at the age of 67, was a husband, a loving father, and deacon who drove members in his community to that supermarket to get food when they were in need of a ride. Mrs. Catherine Massey, at age 72, took her transition involuntarily and was dedicated to rebuilding her community, who also wrote for the local newspaper. Mrs. Ruth Whitfield, at age 86, was a wife and mother who cared for her elderly husband, who currently resides in a nursing home and has cared for him for the past 8 years. Mr. Aaron Salter, at age 55, was a retired Buffalo police officer who was a husband and who is hailed as a hero because of his attempts to stop that demon. Mr. Andre McNeil, at age 53, was a father who went to that supermarket on that fateful day to buy a birthday cake for his 3-year-old son. Mr. Marcus Morrison, at age 52, was a father of 6 and a hardworking man as a school bus aide. And finally, Miss Geraldine Talley, at age 62, was engaged to be married and unfortunately never made it down the aisle because of hate. To the families who sustained this unthinkable loss, I send my condolences. And while nothing can be said or done to bring your mother, father, sister, brother, aunties, or uncles back, my hope is that you find momentary comfort in these words. Death is not the end, but a welcoming to the next, a transitioning to a place where there is no more pain, no more hate, no more fear, a place where finally you will be greeted by our Father in heaven with the words, "Welcome home, my child." Please send your condolences to the victims in the comment section. Also, in the description box below are websites I found to either donate or pay your respects. If you haven't already, remember to like the videos as it helps to support our channel. Subscribe and turn on your notification bell, and please watch when notified. I'd really appreciate it. And lastly, stay tuned for more, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.